So welcome back to my Spider-Man review series leading up to Spider-Man Brand New Day. And we're at The Amazing Spider-Man, a film that I like the parts much more than the whole. Because I think that for the Peter Parker that he's going for, Andrew Garfield is actually really good. He's probably the best actor out of all these Spider-Men. And I really enjoy his relationship with Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy, and they just have so much chemistry. It really helps that those actors were dating in real life at the time, and you really buy into the realism of their romance. I like the spider suit in here. Some people say it looks like a basketball. I think it looks pretty cool. And coming off of the Raimi trilogy, I did enjoy this time around that it was a more serious take on Spider-Man. That being said, I also found this film to be kind of at odds with itself, kind of unsure of itself. First off, tonally, because you have moments where Spider-Man is being his quippy self, and yet it's in this movie that is clearly the product of a post-Dark Knight Hollywood, when superhero movies wanted to be more serious. And that doesn't quite add up. But also, unsure of itself with what it wanted to do exactly. Because you have this mystery with his parents, and this film was marketed as the untold story. And for quite a bit in the movie, that mystery is so integral to the plot until they just kind of decide to, we're just going to punt it to the sequel. And then you have a section of film where Peter is so dead set on finding the guy that murdered Uncle Ben, right up until the film just kind of randomly drops that plot point. And then when you get to Curt Connors, I think he's an interesting character, an interesting villain, right up until he becomes the Lizard. He becomes more cartoonish. The third act, how that's set up, is very clunky and cartoonish in and of itself. The ending of this film, as watchable as it is, it just became very weightless. So you're kind of left with a film that, for me, has this potential, has these great pieces to it that I would want to see in a better movie, but in this one, it just all comes off as kind of awkward and with a feeling of, we'll do this to set up another movie. I'm going to give The Amazing Spider-Man a C+.